And Alvaro give the width. Unai Lopez is in the attacking midfield role, and Raúl de Tomás plays up front. Two changes from last weekend. Baliu is injured, so at right back, Andre Ratiu makes his first appearance in the Spanish top flight, and Oscar Trejo drops to the bench with Oscar Valentin, back from suspension.
And it's not going to be an easy debut for Ratiu this game, because he will challenge Vinicius and also Fran Garcia. So this lineup from Ancelotti is his most aggressive in his left side. I think it matters a lot when Fran Garcia plays to also fit Joselu as a target man in the opponent's box, so give the possibility for Real Madrid to bring more freedom to Vinicius, not only as a winger, to come the mobility inside, also to reach the box. And of course Carvajal through the right will provide more deliveries to try to target the number 9. So the free role for Bellingham at the back of the forwards. And let's see how they shape in midfield. I think Camavinga will be the holding midfielder, but for me it's not going to be strange to see Luka Modric dropping his position to try to help also in the building up of Real Madrid, and Valverde more free roll through the right side with Carvajal.
Well, more accolades, more prizes for the unstoppable Jude Bellingham. The La Liga EA Sports Player of the Month award for October. He's already won it in August. 13 goals in 13 appearances with Real Madrid. An extraordinary start to life at the Bernabeu. Before kickoff, we pay respects to the late Fernando Fernández Tapias, who was a vice president at Real Madrid and recently passed away at the age of 84. A poignant start to proceedings. Perez and Presa in the presidential box. After a month away, Real Madrid return home to the Bernabeu, where they will play 3 matches in the next 7 days. Tonight they look to continue their perfect home record. Rayo in changed colours. The familiar sash, but it is a golden strip for them tonight against Los Blancos, and we're not quite underway. A final check from Juan Martinez Munuera, and we are now off. A Sunday night derby in the capital, footballing royalty against the rebels. The upstarts from the south side of Madrid arrive in Chamartín, daring to dream of toppling the establishment. Real Madrid, fresh from their Clásico triumph, need a win to remain top. Rayo have not won here since 1996. Here is Isi Palazón, who had a couple of years in the Real Madrid Youth Academy as a youngster.
We see very clear with this image the shape of Real Madrid in defense. A 4-4-2 with Vinicius beside Joselu up front, and the 4 midfielders with Bellingham on the left and Modric beside to Camavinga and Valverde to the right. But of course also when Real Madrid will have the ball, they will switch, because we have seen the first attack, Carvajal gaining height, playing as a winger. Also, Fran Garcia, we will see him in a very high position. And Real Madrid will add too many players inside to try to have possibilities to play through the wings and also inside.
Camavinga with the challenge. He is down and grimacing. And so Jude Bellingham can stride forward. Wide for Vinicius, who is running at Rayo. And Rayo making his first steps in the Spanish top division. He is up against a player in form, a superstar in Jude Bellingham there, having just seen off Vinicius. What a night for him. He did play midweek in the cup game. That was his first appearance for Rayo. He scored in that 6-0 victory. But this is an altogether different task. You've played away at Atletico Lugones and now away at the Bernabeu.
Yeah, but the cup is very different, and with this format that has nowadays, it's very tricky. This first round you have to play away in stadiums that they are very humble, small pitches with not the perfect grass, the same as Bernabeu, as all the stadiums in the first division as we can enjoy nowadays. So it's not easy for first division teams to pass these games in cup.
Well, our man closest to the sacred grass this evening is Bruno Bergareche. Here's pitch side. Bruno, very good evening to you.
Good evening, Tim, and good evening, Victor. Well, there's noisy fans now, I was about to say. There's a substantial amount of Rayo Vallecano fans up in the corner here, and they're the ones making the noise right now on this start to the game. They're probably not the biggest in numbers generally, but every time there's a game involving Rayo Vallecano, they always make sure to make a lot of noise and support their players as best as they can.
Well, they've made the 10-kilometre journey north. This is, of course, a local derby from Vallecas up to the Bernabeu. It is a short trip. There is Francisco Rodriguez, the man who took over in the summer and is steering the ship nicely. Just 2 defeats all season, a heavy defeat to Atletico Madrid at home, and then a narrow loss at Betis. But now 8 games without defeat, a run of 3 wins and 5 draws for Rayo.
And that brings to them a perfect situation to face Real Madrid at Bernabeu, in my opinion, because normally these kind of games are the ones that are more tough for Los Blancos. When you face a team that they play brave, they are in confidence, they are not struggling with any pressure for the table, and also they are mature teams with players that they like to keep the ball. They are good players like Easy. So it's not an easy game. It's a good opportunity also for Rayo Vallecano to make again situations.
Modric fizzing one to Alaba. And after those two early openings for Rayo, which came from errors, Real Madrid very much in control now. Here is Alaba coming forward from defence, and it is another rising effort.
Again, a new example of the positions, how the players rotate and switch. Modric dropped his position near to the centre-backs, and that provides the possibility to the centre-backs, Alaba in this case, to make this run, gain high, and has the possibility to try his very good shoot without the accuracy he wanted. We're talking about that, how you deal with this if you are the opponent, if you are the opponent's coach, how you try to avoid these situations with Real Madrid players switching positions. It's very, very difficult. I assure you, the times I have played against Real Madrid as a coach, that was the most difficult. And in addition, they have the individual performance. Every player, most of the players, they have the capacity to win one game in one action. So you can perform very good, you defend zone, you are perfect, but at the end, also you are exposed to this level of talent that Real Madrid has.
It is something Francisco spoke about pre-game. He said Real Madrid are a complete side who can hurt you in any moment, in any way. He said, of course, we'll try to watch Bellingham and stop him, but we have to try and stop everybody. Bellingham goes down. Carvajal finds Vinicius, arriving late, up against the Romanian fullback. Rayo stood firm, and for now Rayo standing firm, but the pressure is increasing. There is pressure on Camavinga from Pathé Ciss, who has it now. And Carvajal with the challenge. This is De Tomas, who finds Alvaro. Support from Espino. Another effective challenge from Camavinga. And in an instant, Real Madrid are coming forward, and Bellingham is looking to unlock.
It was very, very close to become a perfect assist. Very good run from Joselu, and very good the vision of Bellingham, and also very good the action in defense, cutting this line.
Rayo. Camavinga. Carvajal. Back to Camavinga, who's gone for goal. Comes out to Joselu. What a touch that is. And he was looking for the pass. Across came Mumin.
I would like to see the heat map of Carvajal, the heat map, because maybe he has more time in opponent's box than in their own ones. No, maybe not for sure.
Martinez Munuera just having to sort something out between Rudiger and Lejeune. And now Modric delivers. And there is a foul and a free kick for the visitors.
Very good assist from Carvajal. Modric style with the outside of his right foot. And that was also a very nice solution from Joselu.
And it was not one but two clearances from Abdul Mumin. the 25-year-old Ghanaian defender who scored in style in the draw with Real Sociedad last week. His first goal for the club. De Tomas finding Alvaro, who sends it inside, and Oscar has gone down. The challenge was clean, and David Alaba celebrates that fact. The flag has now gone up anyway.
This action means a lot about the focus, how is the Real Madrid players. Look first, Rudiger, how come to press, to try to avoid the player of Rayo Vallecano, have time to think and turn in between lines, and then also Alaba running, coming very close to the man, target man, to avoid here again, have time to take the ball and can shoot. So for me this is very important, the mentality of the players when they are defending. The center backs of Real Madrid is very difficult jobs because many times they are very exposed with big spaces.
Vinicius, cut back for Joselu, and it is a wonderful save from Dimitrievski.
Yeah, this is the difference when you reach the byline and you pull it back. I said you before, I like this style of playing with Real Madrid wingers. Every time they do this, it's a very clear situations to score. Look, Joselu, very good shoot. Also, Bellingham was very close to the penalty spot, free to shoot. Good action from Real Madrid.
Corner number 5, in from Modric. Away by Raúl de Tomás. Camavinga towards Bellingham, who won his challenge with Espino. Wide it goes to Vinicius. Vinicius. Bundled over by de Tomás, nothing given. Took 2 to stop him. Rayo can continue, they're in a tight space. Oscar was under pressure, did well to ship it wide to Alvaro. 5.5 minutes until half-time. A rare spell of possession for Rayo, who are drawing the whistles of the Bernabeu. Unai, comfortable for Carvajal. Valverde with a superb ball wide for Fran, who has Vinicius on the overlap. Joselu is through the centre. It is set back towards Camavinga. Alvaro's retreating and made the challenge. Real Madrid looking to turn the screw here and get their noses in front before the interval. Here is Luka Modric gliding forward. Pathé Ciss makes the block.
Yeah, last minutes are more open game. Team, as you mentioned, Real Madrid is pushing during these last minutes to try to take the lead in before end this first half, and that is provoking more spaces for the counter of Rayo Vallecano. They are gaining the balls and running quick with long passes. That means that Real